cool topic that I think anybody who's a parent out there, things don't always go ideally or according to plan. So my son woke me up last night at about 2:40 a.m. ish, somewhere in there, just crying and maybe a bad dream or missing mom or something like that. And so, I spring up out of bed, run down to comfort him. Well, he goes right back to sleep, man, and like, probably 30 seconds, something like that. Little back rub, little, you tuck him in, tell him it's going to be okay. He's sound asleep, but I did not. And so, man, I've been up since 2:30 right now. I just say right now here, cheers. Extra strong coffee today. But it's I had a plan to attack today. So the boys go for a couple hours to a summer camp. My plan was to hit the gym at that point, deadlift, hit some legs, get a really hard workout, come back and write on my book a little bit, some things I'm working on. I think it's so crucial to just be able to pivot sometimes and give yourself some grace on these days. So on a night where I'm on 3 hours of sleep, I am not going to go stress my nervous system more and go do heavy deadlifts. That's just not going to be a thing. I think if you're not trying to be a professional athlete, which let's be honest, most of us aren't, if you're on this channel, you're probably just trying to be a fit and healthy and energized, good adult and human and a father. That's what my main goals are. So I just adjust the plan right when I'm, at 5 o'clock or whatever time that is this morning when I kind of, okay, I guess we're not going to sleep anymore. And I realize I'm going to run this day on 3 hours sleep. I just paused a minute and I kind of redid the plan. And I said, okay, you know what? I have a client meeting here right when my boys leave. So I just messaged that client and said, hey, could we take this walking today? So I just did that and I got 7,000 steps. I walked 3 miles while I got to talk with a client. So getting outside, getting moving. My whole goal today is not going to be to lift weights or make any big gains there. It's just to stay moving, stay in motion. I also said, hey, I'm going to fast until 1 p.m. I'm going to drink extra strong coffee again today just to keep myself a little higher energy through the day, be the best version for my kids. So I think, the biggest mindset shift that I've had through this is I used to wake up on these days or not get a lot of sleep because of the kids, and I'd instantly tell myself this story. Today's going to suck. Man, this is one of them days you just got to get through. This is going to suck. And now I reframe that in my mind and I say, you know what? This is a blessing and a massive opportunity day. And I call these opportunity days because I say even losers, people that aren't successful, are going to win and find success when everything's easy. When it's ideal, I mean, if somebody just wins the lottery, yeah, they're going to win at life. Right now, they got money, they got all these things. But what do you do when it's hard? Well, successful people and people that are long-term success, they find a way to win even when circumstances aren't ideal. And so I tell myself, hey, today is an opportunity day for us. We're only on 3 hours of sleep. Can we still hit the 15,000 steps today? Can we not make bad food choices? Can we be a present dad and still give our kids a great day? Because let's be honest, 3-year-olds, they don't care if dad's tired, right? So can we still hit these small wins? And then you just got to let go of some of that other stuff and say, you know what, I'll hit the workout tomorrow. I'm just going to stay in motion today, hit a walk, get a little wins in, and tomorrow we'll get the workout. I'll get to bed nice and early tonight, and that's what we'll do. And I used to stress out about this stuff, and I used to wake up and today is ruined. I might as well just eat all the bad food. I might as well just today's over, right? Have that kind of mentality. And I swapped that several years ago. And I tell you what, guys, that's made all the difference for me being consistent long term. I'll be 41 here in a few months, and being, a healthy and fittest version I've ever been of myself at 41, even more in shape than I was in my 20s, it's because of this mindset. I love this quote. It's progress over perfection. And if you're anything like me, you're out there, we all got chores, bills, deadlines, clients, kids. It's usually not ideal. Like I take, 10 minutes, 15 minutes every Sunday and I map out my week. It hardly ever goes to plan, right? And that's just going to be life. And I think if you just acknowledge that and say, you know what, what's the best I can do today? Maybe you're at the office today and it's a hard day and it's stressful or this or that. Maybe the best you can do is just get outside and give yourself a 15-minute walk on your lunch break instead of doom scrolling. Maybe it's just to make a slightly better food choice. You can stay a little higher energy for your loved ones today. Maybe it's pausing a moment before you get home and being a best version for your wife, your kids, your husband, your kids, whatever that is, bringing your best self in. What's those little wins you can stack throughout the day? So that's my challenge to you guys today. I'm going to keep sipping my coffee. Instead of, writing my book and doing some of the more intense things I was today, now I'm just going to transfer over some notes, clean up my space. Again, don't put up a zero. I always say this, and this is a big thing I tell my clients a lot. Team no zeros. We don't have zeros here. If you look over the course of a year and say it's 365 days, well, guess what? I probably feel like have ideal circumstances, maybe 125 of those days. So great, I'm gonna show up to the gym, highly motivated, I'm gonna crush it, I'm gonna eat perfect because I feel like it, maybe 125 days a year. What I'm gonna do those other, I can't do the math right now because I am tired, but what those other days, 365 minus 125, whatever that is, that's what's gonna matter. Because again, everybody can win when it's ideal circumstances, when it's easy. Days like today, on 3 hours sleep, you're gonna choose to fight and battle and push and hit the easy wins? Or are you just gonna get to mail it in? Well, today's ruined, and this used to happen to me. Well, today's ruined, and it's already halfway through the week, so I'll just start fresh on Monday. I'll just binge, and then we'll start over, right? Anybody else there? If you can flip that switch in your mind and say, hey, today's actually a gift. I'll never get this day back. So what are some easy wins I can do, again, to not put up zeros? Because if we look over the course of a 365-day year, if I put up 200 zeros versus 200 threes and fours and sixes, and then we add up that score at the end of the year, my goodness, what a difference that makes. So that's my challenge for anybody that's watching this today. Ideal circumstances don't exist in the world of parents. Nobody told me this before I became a dad, but yeah, kids don't always just sleep through the night and take the perfect naps and don't talk back. And you're always going to have challenges. So you reframe that in your head as, hey, today's a great opportunity. Today's a really great opportunity for me to prove to myself who I am, to maybe take my foot off the gas and not be a 10 out of 10 and stress my body more at the gym, but just hit the easy wins. Take the 6-7 mile walk. Get out and stay in motion. Make good food choices. So whatever that is for you guys, I'm going to keep sipping on my coffee, do a little easy work here. Take some deep breaths after that. Be real mindful. Try and be the best dad I can for my kiddos after that. Because again, they don't care if I'm on 3 hours sleep or 13. But I'm wishing you out there the greatest day too. I see we got a bunch of people tuning in, and I'm really grateful for the support of this channel. And I try and just be a positive myself every day. And I love encouraging people and love watching other people win too. So you're out there today, man. I give you a little encouragement. Hope that you're your best self. For those around you, go be a light today. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. I'm going to log off if I can figure out how to log off here. And let's go get it.